Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Shifting Gears and this is the 2020 Tata Altroz. अब इस गाड़ी की कीमत जो है वो शुरू होती है 5,44,000 रुपीज से लेके जाती है ऑल द वे अप टू 9.09 lakhs एक्स शोरूम. इस गाड़ी के जो कॉम्पिटिटर्स हैं, दी Volkswagen Polo, दी Honda Jazz, none of the cars now have a diesel engine option on sale.
The Hyundai i20 is the only other premium hatchback in the segment which offers a diesel engine option, which is also the most refined.
अब टाटा एल्ट्रॉज के पहले भी हमने काफी सारे वीडियोस अपलोड कर रखे हैं, सो यू कैन रेफर टू दोस इफ यू वांट टू नो all the details about this premium hatchback from the house of Tata Motors. इस वीडियो में हम primarily focus करने वाले हैं about the performance of this BS6 compliant diesel engine inside the city. लेकिन very quickly you can look at the car. Nothing much has changed ever since the launch and the Tata Altroz is a very good looking car. टाटा मोटर्स के स्टेबल में से निकलने वाली ये गाड़ी जो है उनकी सबसे खूबसूरत गाड़ी है. दिस इज देयर बेस्ट अटेम्प्ट येट बिकॉज इट हैज अ वेरी नाइस एंड स्पोर्टी अपीयरेंस एंड आई पर्सनली really like this particular car compared to any other car that Tata Motors right now has to offer. And in this shade of red and black with this dual tone finish, I think it looks bloody good. अब इस टाटा एल्ट्रॉज के बारे में अभी तक हमने आपको जो भी बताया है, all of that still stands true. So we are not going to keep this video too long. We will try to wrap it up as soon as possible, but we will still give you all the details in our detailed fashion. Very quickly, just have a look at the interiors as well. Nothing much has changed on the inside as well. The Tata Altroz has the same layered dashboard pattern. आप देख लोगे कि डैशबोर्ड पे एक सिल्वर एप्लिक भी दी गई है. You have the floating kind touch screen infotainment. Then you have the speedometer cluster which also has a digital display. तो आपको एक futuristic digital कम analog speedometer cluster यहाँ पे दिखाई देता है. The steering wheel also has a flat bottom layout and the seats have fabric upholstery. मुझे लगता है कि 2020 में only on the top trims at least इस टाटा एल्ट्रोज में आपको लेदरेट सीट्स तो दिए जाने चाहिए थे. It would have just made the car look that much more premium. And I think that this Tata Altroz on the inside also is one of their best attempts. Everything looks very nicely done. अब मैं ये नहीं कहूँगा कि इस गाड़ी की इंटीरियर कैबिन जो है it is the best in class. Of course, there are still a few rough edges जो हमने previous videos में भी आपको बताए हैं. But this video is primarily going to focus about the driving dynamics and the engine performance of the BS6 diesel engine. Very quickly, have a look at the rear cabin as well. यहाँ पे आप देख सकते हो you get AC vents and the seats are also very nice and supportive. काफ़ी अच्छी bolstering भी आप seats पे देख सकते हो. आपको दो एडजस्टेबल हेडरेस्ट मिल जाते हैं फॉर द रेयर ऑक्यूपेंट्स. यू हैव एन आर्मरेस्ट बट यू डू नॉट गेट कप होल्डर्स, लेकिन डोर ट्रिम्स पे आपको काफी बड़े बॉटल होल्डर्स दिए गए हैं. एंड इन द स्पेस डिपार्टमेंट दिस इज अ टिपिकल टाटा मोटर्स की गाड़ियां जो हैं दे एक्सेल इन देयर पैकेजिंग इन टर्म्स ऑफ द स्पेस इनसाइड द कैबिन एंड दिस टाटा एल्ट्रॉज इज नो डिफरेंट. इस गाड़ी की खासियत जो है वो है इसके विंग 90 डोर्स यानी कि 90 डिग्रीज ओपनिंग डोर्स एंड दिस मेक्स इनग्रेस एंड एग्रेस वेरी वेरी इजी इनसाइड द कैबिन. जस्ट कम अप to the rear end and I'm going to show that to you. Just have a look how easily I can simply walk through the car. I am 5 feet 8 inches in height and this Tata Altroz does have enough space for me, for my height. And I think your kids especially will be happy doing that. I actually might have looked a little stupid while doing that. अब चलिए बात कर लेते हैं इस गाड़ी के इंजन परफॉर्मेंस की. Let's start driving and let me tell you everything about this BS6 compliant 5-speed manual gearbox variant of the Tata Altroz. So now let's talk about the engine specifications. BS6 अवतार में आपको इस Tata Altroz के साथ एक 1.2 लीटर Revotron पेट्रोल और एक 1.5 लीटर Revotox डीजल इंजन मिल रहा है. The petrol motor is a 3-cylinder unit and the diesel motor is a 4-cylinder unit. आज हम इस गाड़ी का डीजल इंजन चला रहे हैं. This motor produces 90 PS of power and 200 Newton meters of torque. और जो 1.2 लीटर 3-cylinder पेट्रोल मोटर है in comparison that produces 86 PS of power and 113 Newton meters of torque. इस BS6 टाटा एल्ट्रॉज डीजल के साथ आपको सिर्फ एक 5-speed मैनुअल गियरबॉक्स ऑप्शन ही मिल रहा है. You do not have an automatic or an AMT option at the moment. We don't know if Tata Motors is planning to offer that to us here in the Indian market. But at least we have a BS6 compliant diesel powered premium hatchback here for our market. But when we are driving this Tata Altroz BS6 diesel, important point आ जाता है NVH levels का. Is this engine refined or not? So I am coming to a complete standstill. और engine जो है मैंने बंद कर रखी है. Now when I start it, just try listening to the engine. I am not going to talk. Now this motor is not the most refined in its class. अब क्लास की अगर बात करें तो और कोई गाड़ी करंटली तो अवेलेबल नहीं है, बट द Hyundai रेंज ऑफ डीजल्स आर सुप्रीमली रिफाइंड. और ये गाड़ी इट माइट कम मे बी सेकेंड और थर्ड in the diesel engine category of the premium hatchback space. Abhi at a standstill, try listening to the engine. I'm just going to tap the accelerator pedal. So when you tap the pedal, the engine starts getting boomy 2500 RPM onwards. And one thing which I find a little annoying is कि जब आप throttle pedal press कर देते हो, the response in the revs climbing, there is some amount of time lag, there is some amount of delay. तो ये आपको especially तब तकलीफ देगा जब आप एक slope पे इस गाड़ी को reverse कर रहे हो. At that time you might have to make use of the handbrake to keep the car in place and then slip the clutch, match the revs and then gain that reverse momentum. So that is something that you have to keep in mind. लेकिन जब आप ये गाड़ी चलाते हो, check this out. In first gear, it has very decent crawl, so this is going to be very useful in bumper to bumper traffic. But say for example, अगर आप एक बड़े स्पीड ब्रेकर्स पे से इस गाड़ी को चला रहे हो और तभी अगर आप सिर्फ सेकेंड गियर में इस गाड़ी को एंगेज करके रख रहे हो and you have forgotten to switch to the first gear, check this out. Right now at a standstill, just slipping the clutch, and this BS6 compliant Tata Altroz diesel from a standstill in second gear itself is a typical diesel motor. It is a very nice and tractable motor. And since we are talking about engine tractability, let me tell you the ideal shift points, क्योंकि इस गाड़ी में आपको एक gear position indicator और एक gear shift indicator भी मिल रहा है. So slotting it in first, only releasing the clutch pedal, no throttle input. The car is idling close to 800 RPM and it has a decent crawl function. लगभग 10 km/h पे ये गाड़ी अभी चल रही है. As soon as I tap the accelerator pedal, the engine prompts me to upshift close to 2000 RPM from first to second. From second to third, the engine is prompting me to upshift close to 1750 RPM. From third to fourth, the shift point is again close to 1750 RPM. And from fourth to fifth, the engine has again prompted me to upshift close to 1750 RPM. और ये सभी shift point जो है, they are in city mode. इस गाड़ी में आपको दो ड्राइविंग मोड्स मिलते हैं. You have Eco and City. गियर स्टिक के पीछे आपको एक बटन दिया गया है and as soon as you press this, listen to this.
Economy drive mode activated.
तो आप ये वॉइस अलर्ट जो है एक्टिवेट कर सकते हो एंड इफ यू थिंक दिस इज टू अनोइंग यू कैन डीएक्टिवेट दैट एज वेल, सो नोबडी डिस्टर्ब्स योर पीस ऑफ माइंड, नोबडी डिस्टर्ब्स योर ड्राइविंग एक्सपीरियंस. अब अगर माइलेज की बात कर ही रहे हैं, लेट मी गिव यू द मोस्ट रियलिस्टिक फिगर दैट यू कैन एक्सपेक्ट फ्रॉम दिस कार. अभी हमने इस इंजन को शुरू रखा है फॉर 10 आवर्स and the mileage that we have got is 14 kmpl over 174 kilometers. Now this includes a lot of city driving, this includes a lot of traffic driving, it includes some amount of highway driving as well. और average speed जो है हमारी, that is just 17 kilometers per hour. Now 14 kmpl in this situation is fantastic. जब हम इस गाड़ी को हाईवे पे चला रहे थे, we saw the mileage to be close to 20 to 22 kmpl when you are effortlessly cruising at 80 to 90 kilometers per hour out on the highway. तो अगर आपको ये गाड़ी अपने ऑफिस कम्यूट्स के लिए खरीदनी है, this is definitely not going to pinch your pocket. It is going to be decently efficient. अब इस टाटा एल्ट्रॉस डीजल में आपको कोई भी AdBlue टॉप अप नहीं करना है. You do not have to fill additional urea or ammonia. यहाँ पे उस चीज़ के लिए कोई भी notification भी नहीं दी गई है. So that is a little extra peace of mind. So you do not have to worry about topping up an additional fluid in your car when you want to just enjoy your drive. Again, check this out. When you want to start off, the only annoying bit is the clutch release action. It is just taking so much time for me to understand how to, ideally release that clutch so that I pick up fantastic pace, so that I make fast-paced progress. If you want to really drive fast, और अगर आप ये सोच रहे हो that from a signal you can just dump the clutch and then sprint hard, you are going to have to slip it quite a bit to build those revs, because I told you revs जो हैं उन्हें भी build होने में समय लगता है after you have tapped the accelerator pedal. I think that is the only downside of this BS6 compliant Tata Altroz diesel. अब जब मैं ये गाड़ी पिछले 4 दिनों से चला रहा हूँ, the good thing about this Tata Altroz diesel is the way it rides. गाड़ी जो है सबसे पहले तो आपको काफी well built फील होने वाली है. Of course, it gets top safety rating. It has scored a 5-star safety rating, and that does show the way the car handles itself. It stays glued to the ground even at triple-digit speeds, so you are not going to feel nervous. Steering wheel पे से भी आपको decent response मिल जाता है. It has a good heft to it even when you are at triple-digit speeds. तो आपको steering wheel में से ज़्यादा vagueness feel नहीं होगा. Of course, you cannot say that it is very feedback rich and it is very direct, but it is not at all boring and it is not at all unengaging. And I think this Tata Altroz is a well-balanced package for someone who wants to enjoy the drive, for someone who wants a comfortable car for their family, and of course, it is fuel efficient as well. जब आप ये गाड़ी सिटी में चला रहे हो, check this out, it is very easy to make U-turns and it is very easy to maneuver as well. Even in tight spaces, आपको इस गाड़ी को जज करने में ज़्यादा दिक्कत नहीं होने वाली है. So finding an ideal parking spot is also going to be easy in this premium hatchback from Tata Motors. The gear stick on this Tata Altroz आप देख सकते हो, it is a short gear stick. Gear throws जो हैं वो भी काफ़ी short हैं. And the gear gates are decently defined as well. ज़्यादा नोची या ज़्यादा रबरी आपको ये फील नहीं होने वाले हैं. Again, I would say that the Hyundai gear gates are the most well defined in the segment. But this is still good enough, and this is definitely a huge improvement compared to other Tata cars which we have driven in the past. And I really like the overall package. I really like the overall balance of this Tata Altroz as a family car. Now for your comfort and convenience, आपको इस steering wheel पे सभी buttons जो हैं काफ़ी easily place करके दिए गए हैं. You have cruise control as well. The only button which I like and dislike is the horn button. दोनों ही edges पे इस horn pad के आपको horn activate करने के लिए, horn इस्तेमाल करने के लिए बटन दिए गए हैं. And the problem is when you are making U-turns, check this out, you can accidentally press this horn button, this horn pad, and that might annoy some other road users in your way, and I don't think that is something that you would like to do in the long run in your ownership cycle. But apart from that, गाड़ी जो है आपको सभी चीजें जो हैं काफी आसानी से इस्तेमाल करने का मौका दे देती है. And if you are new to this Tata Altroz, you will get acquainted very easily. You will get accustomed to all the controls very nicely and very easily. But if you are buying a diesel powered car, आप सिर्फ माइलेज के बारे में, इकोनॉमी के बारे में, आपके वॉलेट के ओवरऑल हेल्थ के बारे में नहीं सोचते हो. Sometimes you want to drive fast. So now I'm going to slot it in first. City drive mode मैंने एक्टिवेट कर रखा है. You do not get a sport mode in this Tata Altroz. And like I told you, if you want to launch the car hard and if you want to drive it fast, you do have to slip the clutch. You do have to build the revs. And then when you are ready, when the signal goes green, you will have to dump the clutch and off we go. The engine revs over 4,500 RPM. In second gear, you are going to do just about 80 kilometers per hour. And in third gear, by the time you touch 4,000 RPM, you are going to be at triple digit speeds. And then, of course, you are going to keep picking up pace. And this car, I think, is going to run out of breath over 160 kilometers per hour. And I think that is more than sufficient. You can do well over 160, but then the momentum progress is going to be slightly slower because this car doesn't get a 6th overdrive gear. I think it should have gotten that because you would have gotten much better mileage when you were going out on highway mile munching in this Tata Altroz. And since we are talking about high speeds, चेक दिस आउट, अगर आपको सडनली लेन चेंज करना है, दिस टाटा एल्ट्रॉस इज वेरी नाइस एंड शार्प इन giving you that balanced drive, in giving you that confidence inspiring drive. So if you see an emergency and if you have to switch lanes suddenly and make that sharp input on your steering wheel, you can do that and the car does maintain its line. लेकिन जब आप ये चीज करते हो, जब आप इस तरीके का सडन शार्प इनपुट दे देते हो ऑन द स्टीयरिंग व्हील, तभी आपको थोड़ा बहुत वीकनेस जो है स्टीयरिंग व्हील पे फील हो सकता है. Now, I have been a fan of the suspension setup that Tata Motors offers to us here in the Indian market. They are very, very absorbent. तो आप खराब रास्तों पे से काफी आसानी से ये टाटा एल्ट्रॉस चला सकते हो. आपको ज्यादा थर्ड्स जो है वो केबिन में फील नहीं होने वाले हैं. And you are going to have a nice and comfortable drive, a nice and comfortable journey. Even your friends, your family members, the elderly inside the Tata Altroz, they will feel less of a problem on broken roads compared to other premium hatchbacks that are on offer here in the Indian market, and that is not subject to petrol or diesel engine options. That is just overall across the B2 hatchback segment. In terms of braking feel and feedback, the car is just about adequate. I don't really have any concerns or problems with this Tata Altroz in that department. If you want to stomp on the brakes, it puts the anchors down very nicely. The car maintains its line very nicely. तो आपको उस चीज में भी दिक्कत नहीं होने वाली है. And this Tata Altroz, although it might not be the most fun package, although it might not be the most dynamically rich package, I want to reiterate that it is a very well balanced package. It makes sense for you, the family man. It makes sense for you, the younger college going kid, or maybe someone who has just bought their first car and wants something really fancy, because this car has stunning design and it still does turn heads, जबकि ये गाड़ी लगभग 1 साल से ऑलरेडी इंडियन मार्केट में बिक रही है. तो कमेंट्स में मुझे बताइए क्या लगता है आपको इस टाटा एल्ट्रॉस के बारे में. डू यू थिंक दैट इन 2020 a BS6 compliant diesel motor is necessary for the B2 premium hatchback segment? या आपको लगता है just like the other competitors, Tata should also move away from the diesel engine option? I think that they shouldn't, because there is still a sizable chunk जिन्हें डीजल इंजन का टॉर्की नेचर पसंद आता है, and they really like to have this effortless drive without having to press the throttle pedal too much. But that is my personal preference. You might differ in your opinion. So see you soon. See you in another video. Subscribe to the Shifting Gears channel. Press the bell icon if you haven't till now. Always drive safe. Always follow the speed limits. Always follow the city lights, the signal lights. And then whenever you get a chance, do remember to have some fun. Kick that accelerator pedal and enjoy your drives.